Welcome back to Aaron and Ellie on Kirby Drive. Today is Tuesday, October 21st. Today is the first day of the NBA season. The Rockets are taking on the Thunder tonight in Oklahoma City. Is there any other games we need to talk about?
That's about it for me.
I think the Toronto Blue Jays, shout out George Springer.
True.
Massive 3-run home run to put them up
Huge.
for good in that series.
Huge clutch moment.
Yeah, Seattle Mariners sent home.
And I don't know if we're forgetting anything. The Bucks Lions.
Yes, Bucks Lions. They did
Yeah.
also play on Monday night.
They did. Yeah.
The Bucks got absolutely their doors blown off.
Yeah. I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think there was a little nightcap there, but we didn't. Who are we kidding? It's 12:35 a.m. because the Houston Texans got their ass kicked. The final score was 27-19. Don't let it fool you. Seems like the only thing they cared about doing was keeping us invested until the very last second so we couldn't record on time.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. For ruining everything.
Somehow they were in it until the end, but the season's over. Pack it up. It's done.
Yeah.
They're finished.
This is it. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, they always say, like, oh, like the announcer said at least like 3 times tonight. Like, and unbelievably, they're still in it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't kid yourself. We were never in it.
Yeah.
Never. From the first touchdown that the Seahawks got, we were never in it. Because sure, you could go down and score.
Mm-hmm.
You could go down, but I mean, sure, you could go down.
Technically, you are allowed to score in this game.
Technically,
yes.
You do have the opportunity to go down with the ball in your possession and go down to the other end of the field and score 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
However, that's never in the cards for us.
Yeah.
That's never an option for us.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
If we're scoring, it's either Miami or it's our defense. And if it's none of those, then it's not happening.
Yeah, I think Will Anderson matched our offense's scoring output on one play.
Yeah.
And they didn't outscore him until about 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
There was a moment on that first goal-to-go situation where the Texans got stopped on fourth down, and there was an offsides call that didn't get called against.
Like, it's so frustrating because, like, sure, is it close? But, like, 9 times out of 10, that call gets called.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if it's close. That's the point. And it's just like, oh my gosh. Also, the announcer glazing, crazy work. I'm not saying that they didn't talk about some of the Texans players positively. They did. I'm not trying to be unfair. But oh my gosh, the Seahawks glazing. Oh my gosh, the Sam Darnold glazing. It is crazy. So I had about enough of these announcers saying stuff about like, oh, that is just crazy. I can't believe that. And that is a good defensive end. When they're just off on the snap like that, yeah, it's easy to do that whenever you're early.
Yeah. Yeah, until we scored that touchdown to Woody Marks to get within a score, I think I told you in the moment, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You could have given us the ball at the 3-yard line and let us run a million plays. We would have never scored.
We were at the freaking half-yard line.
Yeah,
or whatever.
and it's the same way we felt against the Buccaneers, where it's like there's no way you're going to score. There's no shot you score here.
There's no way. It's almost like you should put us back farther because we may have a better chance there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, putting us at the goal line, you've basically won the battle.
Yeah.
Don't know why. I also don't know why we thought that running the run play put Woody Marks in the position to run it like
into a brick wall
any way into the defensive line, because guess what, the 80 times that we did it didn't work. So I don't know why you thought the 81st would be different.
Yeah, it's just we were only down by 8 points at this point. It was just after they got that field goal. The Texans defense stepped up huge tonight, and it didn't even matter a little bit because on 3rd down and 1 from your own 40-yard line, you run the ball to the left side with Woody Marks into a brick wall twice in a row. Everyone in the stadium knows what's coming. The announcers are begging you not to do it.
Literally. Like, oh, I can see that they may be doing this, and they're doing this, and then revisiting. I still just can't believe that they would run this. Yeah.
It's embarrassing is what it is. And this game...
It truly is.
This game started embarrassing. I mean, C.J. Stroud started off by doing his patented run backwards a million miles and then fall backwards over his own ankles onto his ass. Barely avoids a safety.
Yeah.
Then Azeez Al-Shaair just gifts the Seahawks 7 points because he suplexes Sam Darnold on the sideline.
Which I'll allow.
Yeah, honestly,
which I'll allow
whatever.
for tonight. I don't care. The defense can do whatever they want because they're the only thing keeping this team alive.
Yeah.
I like Aziz. Whatever. Did he put him on the ground? Yeah. But did freaking Dalton Schultz get pushed out of bounds a little bit later in the game when he probably shouldn't have, and it probably should have been called for something? Yeah, he should have. So guess what? If we're gonna be even, that's a little unfair.
Yeah.
So whatever. And Sam Darnold deserved to be put on his back like that.
It was just a mess. And like honestly, after that series of plays when it went down 14-0, I was like, well, maybe we can just start recording at halftime because this team sucks. And I can't believe that we got excited over 2 weeks playing shitty ass football teams and saying, yeah, maybe this team is good. Maybe they're good.
Yeah.
No, because the second you play a team that's not the Titans or the Ravens JV squad, you lose by 1,000,000 points, even if you don't lose by 1,000,000 points. Because the Seattle Seahawks, let's be honest, they were playing with their food. They had Cooper Kupp bucking around throwing passes to nobody for no reason.
Crazy work that they did that. Crazy work whatever. But they were fine to do that. Like they were like, oh, that's a crazy play to make. Nope, it is not a crazy play to make. Because guess what? You handily won this football game.
Yeah.
Never were you scared that we were actually going to do anything offensively with this ball.
The only time that this game was even close was whenever Will Anderson Jr. got a strip sack of Sam Darnold and scored a touchdown.
Go in J.J. Watt mode.
Yeah, and the first thing the offense does is run out there and miss their 2-point conversion and just whatever. It's just back to a 5-point game, and you never got closer than that.
I mean, I look at them going for that conversion. I'm like, why are we're never going to get this. Like I said, the only time that we are scoring as a team is if Miami is doing it or if our defense in some way is taking it back for a pick six or a strip sack, fumble, touchdown, whatever. It doesn't matter. That's the only way that we're scoring.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you thought you could run a 2-point conversion,
I mean,
especially
you had
against
to.
this defense.
That's the problem is you had to because you didn't think you were going to be able to score again. But that's the problem is like you didn't think you were going to be able to score again, and then you weren't able to score in that moment, and you just never would be able to. And I just don't understand. Like, here's the thing. So the Texans started off the season 0-3. They lost to the Rams, lost to the Buccaneers, lost to the Jaguars. Then they played the Titans and beat the crap out of them, kind of. Then they play the Ravens and beat the crap out of them. Then they go back to playing a real team that's not Titans-esque, and they play the Seahawks. So now they sit at 2-4. They're 4 games back, 3.5 games back from the Colts in their division. Let's go through the list and see if you're more Titans-like or more every other team in the NFL-like. And let's see how much the Texans win. 49ers next week.
I say we lose that.
Okay. Broncos, Titans or no?
No.
No, not Titans. Okay, another loss. Jaguars at home, we probably win that
I think we'll win that one.
At Titans,
we'll win that one.
Fine. Versus the Bills at home.
At this point don't even. I thought we could win that game, but at this point, I don't think we can.
Colts.
No.
Chiefs.
No.
Cardinals.
Maybe.
Cardinals, Raiders back to back, maybe.
Maybe.
Chargers.
No.
Colts.
No.
So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4 more wins on the season.
Yeah. All right. 6 and whatever. I don't care to do math right now.
6-11 on the season. That's the ceiling right now, was what it feels like. Because when the Texans play anybody with a brain on defense, the sky is falling instantly.
Yeah. Because we can't. See, like, I'm tempted to believe the people who comment all over Instagram and say, poor CJ, he doesn't have any open receivers and his offensive line sucks. Poor guy. And like I said, I like the guy, so I want to believe in him. However, when I'm looking at this screen and I'm seeing like 2, 3 receivers that are open on a play and you're throwing to the only one that's got like triple coverage or double coverage or whatever, yeah, I'm more inclined to think that it might be your fault. When you're running backwards like 50 yards and not throwing the ball away.
Yeah, or throwing the ball backwards on that play. Two of the most embarrassing, but vintage CJ Stroud plays. I don't know.
Like, do you have some competency in the role of quarterback? Like, sure. Like, there are moments where, granted, it is the moments where I least expect it, so that's his specialty. But he'll throw a pass that looks really good, or he'll, run somehow he'll run out of the pocket, and then you're like, whoa, that's crazy. He never does that. But then Nico freaking drops the ball whenever he actually does throw it. But it's just like he can't have these moments where he can't be undependable. Like, you have to be able to depend on your quarterback. Like, sure, he could be good in pinch moments where you never expect it, but that doesn't make him a good quarterback. That makes him like it's almost giving backup.
I mean, this game I did not feel like like throwing CJ under the bus today. The rest of the team played like shit today.
They did.
And CJ Stroud made some very embarrassing plays, but at the end he was the one keeping us in it. So I mean that's not true. The defense was the one keeping us in it, but the offensive line looked horrible. The play calling was the worst I've ever seen. Like
the play calling was so terrible. I mean, CJ was frustrated too. Like I don't know, after the friggin' 6th time that he sat down on the sideline, he's just like shaking his head. Like, no, it was after the time where we friggin' ran the same play on 3rd and 4th and short with Woody Marks. And he sat down on the sideline. He just like shook his head, which I mean, I would have too. So I mean, it just really depends. Like, is he making these calls? Is Nick Caley making these calls? Are we in the same place as last year where he's feeling frustrated because he has no freedom in the play calling? I have no idea. Where is D'Amico's role in all of this? I'm not blaming him either. Again, he's the one who's holding this freaking team together.
Yeah.
But like, I just want to know the roles here. I just want to know who is calling what and who is responsible for what and whatever. Like, of course, it's not all on CJ. I'm being dramatic, but like, I don't know. There are some things where I'm just like, CJ, come on. Like, right now, of course, there's no one better to play QB for us, but like, I want to see him like get better. Like, whatever, he's having to adjust to a new offensive style than he's used to from the last 2 years. But like, I don't know. And yeah, the offensive line sucks. But what are you going to do? You know, there's not any help coming anytime soon.
Yeah. And that's why I'm just like, I don't feel even a little bit bad saying that this season's over, no matter which way you slice it. Because we had people come into our comments and say it was a little bit dramatic to say that after we started 0-3. But I mean, like, this is it. Like, I don't care what happens this season. Like, if you go on a run and you end up like 10-6 or whatever, 10-7, it's not going to matter. Because you know, as soon as you run into a good team, you're going to lose. You're not going to have a home playoff game. The Colts are going to get the 1 seed in the AFC. You're going to be on the road somewhere, and you can't compete. You can't. You're relying on getting by on wins over Tennessee and the hurt Ravens to be even competent. Like, if Lamar plays last week, this team is 1-5.
Oh yeah, there's no way we would have won.
And then you're really in trouble. I mean, like, you're already, like, again, like, season's over. Don't get me wrong. Like, you don't even get to call us fake fans for saying that.
No.
If you don't agree with that, you're delusional.
A little bit, yeah. Because we got the games we just went through.
And it doesn't make you a better fan to say, no, we never give up on our team. I'm not saying you give up. We're going to be at every game.
Every home game. I'm going to show up after my freaking 12-hour shift with no sleep and sit in my freaking seat and support this team because that's what I do as a fan. However, I'm allowed to be a little disappointed and be realistic.
You just have to understand that this team was never going to win anything.
No.
They won't until they fix it because you can't just, I don't know, Will Anderson sack your way to a win in the playoffs, let alone a Super Bowl victory.
Derek Stingley intercept your way. Kalen Bullock intercept your way into the playoffs. You can't. And you make it into the playoffs, you can't. With playoff caliber teams, like, it's just, I don't know. It's fun to watch our defense, but today it was just, I mean, in the beginning, whatever, you know, like I have no, you can't be mad at our defense. You can't. Their backs are breaking from literally carrying this team. So, you know, it just is like, yeah, we had a rough start. We've allowed more points in the first half. I'm not sure if it was the first quarter. The first half than we have all season or something like that. I don't know. Well,
I think
that's
we
not true.
allowed 14 points in the first quarter, which is more than we had the last 2 games combined.
Right.
But again, okay, you run into an NFL offense. And do you know what losing to Sam Darnold twice in a row does to a man? It's debilitating.
It is a little debilitating.
To get embarrassed in Minnesota and then to go and lose to Seattle without even really being in the game, it's horrible.
Yeah.
You just can't go on. So, I mean, hey, if you want to be delusional and say, I'll never give up on my team, like that earns you some sort of points in fan heaven or something like that, that's fine. Call us fake fans. Call us fair weather fans. Yeah. We stayed up and watched this game. I got to go to work in less than like 8 hours. I got to edit this. We got to record this whole podcast. We don't have to, right? We might go Meow Mix mode and pull this whole plug, say we're done with this shit.
Yeah.
But like, we sat up and we watched that whole damn game. Ellie, whenever we got that unnecessary roughness call on third down, I turned the TV off. Ellie said, "Aw." I'm like, girl, what? And she's like, I want to see the play. So I turned the TV back on for her, and we watched Mario Edwards jump over
Tim
and hit
Settle.
the guy on the head. Tim Settle, sorry. And, okay.
Which also does not make sense. The whistle did not blow. So how are you supposed to know to not like jump on this guy and contribute to the whatever? Stupidest stuff. The refs are pissing me off. The Texans offense is pissing me off. And tonight just sucks. But yeah, call us fake fans. I don't care. In my heart, I know that I'm about as real as I can get.
Yeah, if you wanna get any positives out of this game, Denico Autry came back today.
He did.
He had a good game. Tommy Togiai always plays well.
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen Noel kind of woke up a little bit whenever there was literally nobody left out there.
Yeah.
Dalton Schultz had a good game.
He did.
He had a lot of his signature baby stiff arm into falling directly on his face.
Turning around in 5 seconds type stuff. I mean, but hey, it was the only thing that was working for us. So you know what? Props to him. I give him his flowers.
Yeah.
He deserves it. If you were doing anything productive for this team tonight, flowers to you, because there were a lot of everyone who was
unproductive members of this team, for sure.
But I'll end it by just saying whatever. I speak things. Sometimes I'm harder on CJ than I should be, because whatever. If you want to say like I'm being hard on CJ, whatever, give the kid a chance, fine. I'll wait till this season is over, and then I'll make my final call. Yeah. But I'm not about to Bryce Young this and be delusional.
Yeah.
So whatever. Of course I believe in the guy, or else I wouldn't show up to games. But I just really hope that he can lock in.
Yeah. Was that your 2 notes?
No, that was
for other games.
That was
Okay. So we still have some more notes in the tank for Ellie. That's good to hear.
Only one though.
Okay, so we're halfway through.
2. I have 2.
Okay. Yeah. If you're a Texans fan and you're feeling sad, let us know how you feel.
4-1 out. But
yeah.
hey, fans stand together, guys. In this time where it's hard and it's tough, we got to stand together.
Yeah.
Can't be ripping each other apart now.
Yeah, and again, just remember, you don't get any more fan points in heaven for putting your head in the sand and saying a real fan never gives up on their team.
Yeah, our team is great.
Yeah,
it's not
this
right
team
now.
is bad, and it's not going to get any better this season. I think we've shown that. So let's move on to Lions 28, Buccaneers 9. This was the other Monday Night Football game. I don't know why. Well, I guess I do know why this game was first with the main broadcast team, but it was this wasn't the final score. I just assumed that.
I was about to say, dang, they lost worse than we did.
It was, 25, 24? Maybe 28. Yeah, 24-9. So, sorry, I just assumed that the Lions were going to score. So I was making this during the game, and then I turned it off after Baker Mayfield missed another throw.
Ugh.
This was kind of similar to our game, where it was just a beat down, but technically the Buccaneers were still in it. Technically.
Yeah.
Until the last drive. I mean, like, they had a chance to score a touchdown and get within a score. And I don't know what was going on, but Baker Mayfield was just off all night, like throwing high on every single pass. Had Tez Johnson wide open in the end zone on that last drive.
Dude, please. There's so many fantasy points. Not to be a dead horse, but not only did the freaking Texans lose, but I had to play against JSN. And guess freaking what? He was one of the only offensive things moving tonight. So, thanks.
Yeah.
Guys. But anyways, yeah, Tez Johnson was also another one of my guys, but
he didn't have a touchdown tonight. That was an electric play by Tez Johnson. He spun out of so many tackles.
He's good.
Yeah.
He and Ibuka are really good. Good picks by the Bucks.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately for them, Mike Evans got concussed and broke his clavicle, I think.
Which is just tough after like barely coming back.
Yeah.
To play this game.
Yeah.
You just get.
He and Emeka Ibuka came back probably before they were fully ready, and it still didn't look good.
No.
Yeah, mostly because I just don't think that the Buccaneers defense was able to stop Jahmyr Gibbs. Like, it was just a nightmare for them. Obviously, he had that one 76-yard run where what is going on?
The animals. I'm gonna move the bag because the bag is stressing everyone out.
But yeah, they had that Jahmyr Gibbs run for 76 yards or something like that. That came after very ticky-tack call. illegal contact that gave the Lions the first down. The very next play, he ran for 76 yards. I think he was going like 22 miles an hour or something like that. And then there was a moment they had a fourth down to start the fourth quarter, and Jahmyr Gibbs was dead to rights like 3 or 4 times, and they just let him spin and juke and jump and hop and fall forward, and he got the first down. That's just a backbreaker.
Truly.
And the Lions now, they look semi-unstoppable. I mean, like, Jared Goff didn't look amazing tonight.
Yeah, he had a bit of an off game, but I mean, that's where the rest of your team picks up.
Yeah, that's the secret to the Lions is that you don't need Jared Goff to play well, and you probably don't count on it.
No. All players love him though.
Yeah.
They said he's a dog.
I think what we need to do to slow the Lions down. Here's my plan. So to put a stop to the Lions' superpowered offense, what we need to start doing, which is what I feel the media is already starting to do, is we need to start to plant the seed that like David Montgomery is losing his job to Jahmyr Gibbs. They're no longer a 1-2 punch. It's Jahmyr Gibbs is starting and David Montgomery is a backup.
That would be messy.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying it. I hear him all the time talking about how, David Montgomery needs more carries. And every time he's on the sideline, they're like, David Montgomery is still on the sideline. I don't know. Oh, he's coming in finally, getting his first touches since whenever.
But do you think he hears that and then believes it?
No, I mean, obviously not. He wouldn't have signed there if he believed that. Well, no, that's not true. He signed there before they drafted Jahmyr Gibbs, I think. But, no, we got to try something.
I guess so.
I mean, they didn't look unbeatable. The Buccaneers just looked out of sorts tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they just weren't. I mean, I wouldn't be ready if half my offense was like either
Banged
struggling or out.
Yeah.
Physically. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess tonight you were supposed to give it the best you got, and then, and then hope that like the Lions are having an off game in Ford Field in a primetime game. So. I think it was lost before they even started.
Yeah, which is tough because now they're both sitting at 5-2, and the Lions have the tiebreaker over the Buccaneers. Speaking of glazing announcers, Penei Sewell went out to go try and make a block on like a reverse or something like that, like a jet sweep, where he was like on the boundary and he's running super fast, and like, oh my gosh, Penei Sewell, look at him. And he did kind of throw the first dude aside, but like he could have left him unblocked. I think that was the whole design of the play. And then he just was running and just running and running and running. And he had one guy to block and just didn't even get close to making the play. And Jahmyr Gibbs got tackled at the 5. And I saw that clip on Instagram as well. And they're like, wow, look at Penei Sewell moving out there. And it's just like, okay, so we're going to glaze a missed block. We're gonna glaze him missing his assignment now. That's what we're going to do?
Yep.
Yeah. He's a monster. I'll give you that. He was running very fast to the wrong location. I'll tell you. He got there in a hurry.
Effort there.
Yeah.
We should glaze him for his effort.
Results, not there.
But the way you get there. It's all about the journey, never the destination.
Yeah, that's true. I did not consider that. Whatever, man. The only other thing that I have from this game, I don't know how much you were like driving back and forth while this game was going on.
I was in the Panda Express line when this was happening.
Danny Campbell was on some bullshit tonight. I don't know what was going on. It was very funny to watch the Lions get this call called back because...
Oh, that weird challenge that he had?
Well, that was like the random bullshit challenge that just like... I don't even know what he was doing on that one.
I don't know. The announcers were like, he's having a heart attack. And I was like, why is he having a heart attack?
I don't know. The first challenge, though, he threw, so K. Dotton catches the ball on 4th down, and he looks like he barely gets to the line. It's very close. He probably was a little short. But the rest go ahead and give him first down. But when he goes to reach out for the line to gain, he hits the ground, and the ball comes loose. And so what the referee says on the sideline is Detroit is challenging whether or not that they completed the process of the catch, right? So he's challenging whether it's complete or not. And so they go to commercial. They come back from commercial. And apparently while we've been gone from commercial, John Hussey, the head referee, has gone to the microphone and said that Detroit has lost their challenge and will be charged a timeout because he did catch the ball. And he was down by contact when he fumbled the ball. And then they call everybody back. They call him back to the replay thing. And they say, oh, actually, he's short. of the line to gain. And so John Hussey comes back out and says, okay, so he caught the ball. He caught the ball. He completed the process of the catch and then fumbled the ball, which was recovered by the Buccaneers, but it can't be advanced. So it's down at the spot. However, on second look, which is literally what he said.
Oh, that's crazy.
He said, on a second look, we found out that the runner was actually short of the line to gain. And then he said, what else did he say? He said, Detroit will get their challenge back. They will also receive their timeout back. It was literally like, boom, boom. But it was like, okay, yes, he did complete the catch. But we went back and we looked at it. Actually, he was short, so Detroit will get the ball. They do get their challenge back, even though we already said they lost it. And they will also get their timeout back, even though we already said they took that away. And Baker Mayfield, you have to go back to the sideline. And also Lions win is basically.
And upon second look, we have discovered the Lions have won this game.
And on second look, we shot Baker Mayfield in the head. That's what it was. That's basically how it felt.
So they said it wasn't even a fumble recovered by them?
No, well, like it was, but on fourth down, you can't advance another player's fumble. So, like, it goes back to the spot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so then they called him short and then, like,
oh my gosh,
took it all
what
back.
A freaking mess.
But then, yeah, later on in the game.
Good job, Dan Campbell. I don't know.
Yeah, it's some bullshit. But it's get back for whenever Jared Goff got his touchdown called back after the fact. But, I mean, then later on, like, Dan Campbell, I don't know, like, the Buccaneers fumbled the ball and recovered it very clearly on, like, second down and 5 and ended up with the ball, like, third down and 5. And Dan Campbell challenged that the runner was down short of, he challenged the spot or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know what he was, he basically challenged that the runner, the ref said that he challenged that the runner was short of the line of gain, which was very clear. It was very obvious that he was, because like it wasn't even close. Like it was a full yard marker away. And like Joe Buck and Troy Aikman were like, "What the heck is? We don't know what's going on." And even Russell York, who's usually like the sniveling like jester who comes out of the woodwork to be like, actually that is a right call. So, he was just like, "Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening." And then they like,
what in the world?
I guess maybe he was trying to get another like secondary penalty or like secondary review where like, oh, I want you to look at this, but you can also really secretly go back in and look at this other thing for me.
Oh my gosh, this is too much.
But he was really just wasting my time because I was waiting for the Texans game to start and he's just like, yeah, let's just throw a challenge flag and make this garbage game go on longer.
I mean, why the heck not? I mean, that's just kind of like the culture that he creates, I feel.
Yeah.
Is just like, oh yeah, well, I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to make you look at that a second time, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and look at it a second time.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then people praise him for that. Which, I mean, like, I know you hate the Lions, but I don't hate the Lions. They're like one of my two teams that I have resorted to rooting for since my team sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So, but only halfway. Because, of course, I have to stay loyal to my team.
Yeah.
But when it doesn't matter, especially if it's an NFC, my team that I will cheer for, of course, will be an NFC team. And that doesn't even freaking matter at this point. But whatever.
Yeah. Anything else on that game that you saw while you were driving through Panda Express?
No, just the missed Tez plays. Baker's kept on overthrowing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I saw one of the challenge nonsense things. But
just wasting my time.
I'm like, okay. But that's fine. Do your thing, I guess. But yeah, no, I don't know. I thought it was going to be a more interesting game, but it was not.
Yeah, both these games are kind of disappointing.
Yeah. So nice job, NFL.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the weekend started promising, though. In London, Rams 35, Jaguars 7.
Yeah, it was a huge miscalculation on my part.
Yeah, that was tough. I think I did end up beating you this week, didn't I?
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, because the pick that you thought was going to pull through for you ended up blowing it in the last second. But
yeah, thanks, New York.
So now I'm up 4-3. But yeah, you started out with a real
stinker.
Real stinker. I woke up early for this game. I was up early and hating the successful hate watch. It was a bad showing from the Jaguars. Like, Brian Thomas doesn't know how to catch football. I think everybody on their team is allergic to catching the ball.
I guess. Trevor Lawrence just, like, he loves to spin.
Mm-hmm.
He loves to spin and go nowhere.
Yeah.
He
just swirling around. I think I saw the saddest fourth down attempt of all time by the Jaguars just before half.
Sadder than us?
Sadder than us because he was on 4th down and 7. He ended up running around and spinning and dive. He dove for the first down. He was probably 4 yards short.
Oh my gosh. That's so sad.
They were 0 for 4 on the day for 4th downs. It was just Andrew Wingard on the defense. He has no clue what he's doing out there. He got burnt for like 2 touchdowns. I think Devontae Adams scored 3 touchdowns. He let Terrence Ferguson, a rookie tight end, catch one over him. He got called for pass interference like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I don't know. And his long flowing hair, like you can tell when it's him, Andrew Wingard out there. You can tell. So it was not a good scene.
R.I.P. Apparently the Rams ran mostly tight end type plays out there. And so it was confusing for Liam Cohen and the offense.
Is that what Liam Cohen's saying?
I don't know, because apparently Sean McVay and Liam Cohen used to work together.
Yeah, he used to get his coffee.
Yeah.
He's still getting his coffee today.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it didn't really matter because Sean was like, oh, you think you know me? Which, hands up, that would have gotten me too.
Yeah.
I would have been like, oh, I had this in the bag. However, Sean McVay is a better coach than you. So, what are you going to do?
And Matthew Stafford's just on fire. 5 touchdown passes. That's the most in a London game ever.
London says, you know what, Jags? Not our team anymore. We're a Rams team now. We're a Rams country. So that's really unfortunate. The Jags, all the work that the Jags have put in to be London's team, thrown away.
Yep.
For this.
Yeah.
I literally left breakfast, and it was just before the half, and it was 21-0. And I was like, oh my gosh. What is this?
Yeah, it was
crime
bad.
has been committed.
The only bright spot for the Jaguars was Travis Hunter had his breakout game. He had 8 catches on 13 targets for 101 yards. He caught his first career touchdown. It was garbage time, but
The only touchdown?
he is special. If only they had any sort of idea on how to use him. And if only they let him play defense more, because they need help back there. I mean, like, their defense, was supposed to be good, and now all of a sudden, I mean, like, Devin Lloyd is a great player. I don't know if he's worth 35 points unanswered to open the game, basically. But I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know. It started out as a good weekend watching that game in the morning. Speaking of bloodbaths, next game, Chiefs 31, Raiders 0.
Oh my gosh. Tell me I picked the Chiefs.
You did.
Oh, thank
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
That would have been embarrassing. Yeah, the Raiders, they're done.
Stinky.
And Rashee Rice, he's never been more free. They freed him. He didn't do anything wrong. They freed him.
Yeah.
Justice was finally served.
They let this man go. Chains removed.
Yeah. He scored 2 touchdowns in his first game back, and yeah, he deserves it. He was he didn't do nothing.
Yeah. Totally clean hands there.
Yeah. Yeah, the hype video.
The hype video is absurd. Why are we acting like this dude tore both his ACLs and like broke both of his femur bones and like had to come back Tank Dell mode.
Yeah.
Like to the league, and he literally just almost killed people.
Yeah, that's so funny that his comeback story is Patrick Mahomes tearing his LCL and then like crashing at full speed into a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And then being like
more than full speed. Yeah, and then being like, guys,
I'm back.
I've overcome.
Yeah.
The justice system.
Yeah. One in the eye for Uncle Sam right there. Taking a principled stand against nationalism.
Yeah. So, I mean,
yeah,
that was bad. And then they eventually brought in Kenny Pickett. The Raiders did. They said, all right,
there was a Kenny Pickett sighting.
Take a moment. And then I think Kenny Pickett also turned the ball over. So it's sad times. I mean, it was at Arrowhead, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, at least no Raiders fans had to be, like, up close.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know what you were going with that. But I was going to say, I think you could have played that game on the moon.
Oh,
and I think
for sure. For sure.
At least you were going with they didn't have to bear witness angle.
Yes.
Okay.
Not that it would have been any other way. This would have been the same score in Vegas.
Yeah.
But no. At least all of Vegas didn't have to lay physical eyes on this game in person.
I mean, Geno Smith, 67 yards passing.
Ashton Genty sucks, dude. Either, whatever. He's on my fantasy team, too, so I get a play-by-play.
Correspondent.
Yeah, I get a weekly play-by-play on how terrible he's doing. But, I mean, who can do anything good on the Raiders? So it's not his fault.
Yeah, I mean, it's just impossible. I think he was getting contacted, behind the line of scrimmage on average. That's where his first contact is. He's just got no hope. The Raiders have no hope. They had 95 yards of offense total.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
They're just bad.
That is tragic.
Stick a fork in them. I guess it's Kenny Pickett mode from now on. Or maybe not. I don't know. They're in that stage where it's just who cares?
Just, yeah.
Let me get a couple
snaps.
snaps.
Throw someone out there. I mean, honestly, just get your draft picks and get out of this season.
Yeah. But again, I don't know. Pete Carroll's probably just going to get fired, right?
I mean, yeah.
Because he is literally, every time he goes to coach a game, they're literally he is the oldest NFL head coach in history. And it's okay, so what are you going to do?
So then maybe that would be a sign to get some new stuff going.
Yes. I like Pete Carroll again, but you're going to let him pick your next quarterback?
I wouldn't.
Because what happens,
Yeah.
I don't know. Every single time you're gonna be wow, this is the oldest NFL quarterback ever or NFL coach by a long shot now, and he's just got to coach this new
Yeah.
He's just got to you're expecting him to coach this quarterback to the length of his career. It's just not gonna happen. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't. This can't possibly be a long-term decision that they made.
Yeah. And now the Chiefs are super mega back. They're now level with the Chargers in their division, and the Chargers suck balls.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs are going to win that division again for the 18th straight year in a row or something like that.
Whatever. They're going to the Super Bowl, and they're going to win this time. It doesn't matter. I can already tell you. People are I don't know who's going to the Super Bowl. I can tell you it's the Chiefs.
I would rather that happen than the Colts make a Cinderella run.
Yeah,
if
that
you
would
have to choose
be
between those options.
Between Chiefs and Colts, I choose Chiefs.
Yeah.
And that's big for me. So I just want that on record. But did you hear what Patrick Mahomes said?
I did not.
He said when they were lining up, I guess trying to get I don't completely understand it.
They were trying to get the
false,
Raiders to jump off sides. Yeah.
And
he was it's not working, coach.
He says, this effing never effing works. So.
And then they ran the ball and got the first down.
Yeah.
That was funny. Tony Romo really got a kick out of that. He was laughing a lot in the booth.
And he was, I don't know, he didn't know what to do with it because you could hear it very clearly on the mics. But then he's just oh, that was definitely some choice words.
I don't know, Jim. That was it. I don't know if you're going to say that. I don't know what the FCC is going to say about that, Jim.
Oh, I think officially Tony Romo has the most annoying voice. It was between Chris Collinsworth and Tony Romo and Tom Brady.
Tom Brady sucks. I love Chris Collinsworth. We are of different worlds in that regard.
I mean, whatever. I'll let Chris Collinsworth be his Chiefs glazing self.
I really like Joe Buck and Troy Aikman.
I do
especially now that Joe Buck is taking edibles or something before the games or something. I don't know what he's doing, but he is on one every time.
I do like those two. I was sad because I was oh, they don't get to commentate our game.
Yeah.
But then
he was telling Troy Aikman tonight. He's I'm gonna delete Instagram if I see another hot yoga pic from you. And I was what is going on?
That's so funny. They're a good pair. No, I do like listening to them. Oh my gosh.
Well, I like Mike Tirico. I think Mike Tirico is the best in the business.
Oh, love Mike. I love I hate Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit.
Oh, well, they got no charisma whatsoever.
Yeah.
Personality vacuum.
It is a bummer on Thursday nights.
That's what you get for calling college games. You just lose all your personality.
You really do. But then I love...
And Eric Collins.
I think next I love... Or my favorite is... Oh, Kevin. What's his name?
Kevin Harlan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
Yeah.
And then
Eric Collins.
I don't care about the other guy.
No, but only for Hornets game. Only for that one cat play where
yeah.
he's oh!
He is legendary. And then I like Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. And then I like Mike Tirico. And that's about it. I don't know who these guys are on Monday night. The B team for Monday night, but I don't
Louis
like them.
Riddick, Dan Orlovsky, and
3 of them, by
Chris
the way.
Fowler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much. And the one who's taking the
They
mic
give their
most of the
input
time,
too much.
yeah. Like, there is an art to silence.
Yeah. They are just like, every single play, they have a play called up for the offense. Which a lot of times I agree with, but it's like, okay, like, I don't think this is really your role, is to be like, I need you to run it here.
Yeah.
I need you to run this kind of play here right now.
Yeah. They're doing a little too much for me.
Yeah. Also, I wonder if Sam Darnold plays under center, because that's all every single play. They're like, and Sam Darnold, he's really good under center. By the way, he's under center, and then they're like, see, Deshaun, why don't you try getting under center? Why don't
Yeah.
you?
They're like, maybe you should try doing that. Oh, also, Sam Darnold, congrats on the house. Like, oh my gosh. If y'all don't shut up right now.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I couldn't take it anymore.
So that was Chiefs Raiders.
Sorry, yeah, that was Chiefs Raiders.
Oh, next game, Browns 31, Dolphins 6. Quinshon Judkins 3 touchdowns. I called that the last episode.
You did call that. So way to go. Actually, no, you told me you called that. I didn't hear that you called that.
Yeah, she doesn't listen when I
Sorry,
record
I
by
was
myself.
working.
She doesn't. Yeah. Wow, you can't put headphones in. That's crazy.
Not at work, no.
Yeah, I don't think we saw any of this game. Unfortunately, Tua Tagovailoa was to turn the ball over this week. 3 interceptions again for the second week in a row. Barely managed 100 yards.
Enough to be replaced.
Yeah, got replaced by Quinn Ewers in the 4th.
Embarrassing.
I'm going to read you a quote from Tua after the game. He said, "Whether I throw 5 picks or 5 touchdowns, I get to come home to my kids who are happy to see me every time."
Saying that the press box is not happy. The city of Miami is not happy to see him when he comes home.
Yeah, I think we learned with a certain podcaster that if the only good thing you can say about someone is that they have a family, that's tough sledding out there. He's just like, remember, guys, I do have relatives. So
remember, I do have a wife and children. Don't forget it.
yeah.
And it's going to be the same every week.
Yeah, they do love me still.
What you can count on, death, taxes, and me having a wife and kids.
Yes.
At the end of every game. So, congrats on Tua having a family this week.
I mean, yeah, he's got a great life, and like I'm sure he's very happy whenever he's not playing football, which
I'm sure.
I would be too if I had to play for the Dolphins at this point.
Yeah.
That's just that's like last ditch. Like, look, guys, I know it looks bad out here, but trust me, when I go home, my life is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, we do not care.
It's like, oh, awesome, good. I'm gonna write that down because that was one of my questions I was wondering.
Yeah.
Tua, how is your life out of here? Do you?
Yeah. You know what? Let's put aside the 100-yard 3 interception game. Let's not even talk about that. How's the wife?
Do you get to go home to your kids and family? I know you had five interceptions this game, so.
But I also did ask you this after your 5 touchdown game last week.
So I just need some continuity. I need to see if we're gonna stay consistent here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he is. So you heard it from Tua first.
Yeah, I just thought that was so funny.
That's so goofy.
When you get to the point where you're like, yeah, the good thing about me, I have a family who loves me. Which is true. Maybe that's something you need to return to in times like this. Yeah, on the other side of the ball, Dylan Gabriel, 116 yards. They're asking very little of him in that offense.
He's doing fine.
Yeah, I don't think that he's even going to get the chance to lose his job anytime soon because they're just running the ball every play.
I mean, when Quinshon Judkins has 3 touchdowns of your 31-point game,
Yeah.
it's like you didn't have to do that much.
And half of those were on short drives. Did you see the safety who was mic'd up for this game? And
No.
he said, like, Tua, give it to me. And then he went and he caught the interception right afterwards. And he said, give it to me, Tua. And then he was down. It was so funny.
That is hilarious. He did give it to him. He said, okay.
Yeah, ask and you shall receive.
Yeah. He says, okay, I'll give it to you, but like, you may not have a family at home, so that's the only reason why.
Yeah.
So silly.
Next game, Patriots 31, Titans 13. I mean, this game. So, I mean, the Titans were in it. They were in this one. It was 17-13, Pats at half. And then the Patriots scored in their first drive after halftime. And then the very next play, Cam Ward, when Jameis Winston mode, just like threw the ball backwards and kicked it in the end zone, and the Patriots scored another touchdown, and that was it. It was 31-13, and that was the game.
That's pretty crazy.
Nobody scored after that point.
You're serious?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, they scored 14 points in probably like 12 seconds, and that was it.
I mean, you win off of a team who's making a bajillion mistakes to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, Drake May was 21 of 23. Apparently, that's the highest completion percentage by a Patriots quarterback ever.
Ever?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's a minimum passes threshold there, but I didn't. I was too lazy to look up what it was. But that's like 90-something%.
I mean, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, yawning.
So now the Patriots sneaky 5-2.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're doing fine. You know, Drake May, I think, is a good quarterback. I'll jump out on a ledge and say that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know. And then the Patriots team has kind of stepped up and surprised me with how I don't know, different ways they can get it done. Because at the beginning of the season, I was like, there's no way they can get this done with who they have.
Mm-hmm.
But they're doing it. So, I mean, I don't know. And credit to Mike Vrabel, too.
Yeah. He's a very good coach. He's
He
the
is.
perfect coach to get that team the 1 or 2 seed and then lose in the divisional.
Yeah.
Because that's what he did every year with the Titans, somehow.
Yeah. So, I mean, props to him. This was his revenge game against the Titans organization. So.
Yeah, though I don't think you need to get revenge on the Titans. I think the same reason why I don't really ever get that worked up about the Oilers stuff. I'm just like, God's punishing you enough. Speaking of God punishing us, Panthers 13.
Panthers?
Panthers? Yeah, I wish somebody got pants in this game. It would have been worth watching. Panthers 13, Jets 6. God have mercy on anyone who attended this game.
Gosh, dude. Like, I don't know. It was looking like the Jets should have won. Like,
I mean, I think they should just drop a bomb on the stadium.
well, the Giants still have to play there.
Okay, I don't care. They suck too.
They're more fun than the friggin' Jets.
I mean, yeah. I mean, already, like, when you bought a ticket to this game, the names on the card were Justin Fields versus Bryce Young. And that was what you had to look forward to. Mm. And then both of them left the game. And so what you were really watching was Tyrod Taylor versus Andy Dalton.
Both of them left the game?
Yes.
What happened to Bryce?
I think he hurt his ankle, but he's not going to play next week either.
Oh.
I saw some Panthers fans very torn up. Somebody said, Justin, we were starting to win too. And someone said, why do you care if Bryce Young's not playing?
Yeah.
I mean, Andy Dalton had very limited action, but he came in and his average yards per pass was 8.6 to Bryce Young's 5.5, which seems to be where he lives. Bryce Young has thrown for more than 200 passing yards. Guess how many times this year?
Thrown for how many yards?
Over 200. We'll go over 175.
Dang, dropping it to 175. Twice?
No.
3 times?
No.
Once?
Yes.
Dude. That's crazy.
Yes. It is just... So, like, both of these guys went out, and it's like, okay, replace the coughing baby with another coughing baby. And then it's just coughing. It's a coughing baby off in this game.
Yeah, that's tough. No way. No way, no way, no way. I remember just looking at this and thinking, I don't even know. No thoughts in my head. I don't think I had any thoughts in my head.
Yeah. I think
it was just business as usual.
The only time it was on red zone was when J.C. Horn made like a ridiculous interception in the end zone or something like that for the Panthers. And then obviously they didn't score from it. But I don't know. I tried to find something of note to talk about in this game. The only thing I could find, so Chuba Hubbard came back this week after Rico Dowdle was tearing it up the last 2. Mm-hmm. Chuba Hubbard, obviously they have to play him because he's on a 4-year, $40 million contract right now.
True.
He went 14 carries, 31 yards. That's 2.2 yards per carry.
Yeah.
Rico Dowdle, still heavily involved. 17 carries, 79 yards, 4.6 yards per carry. And Rico Dowdle's on a 1-year, $3.75 million contract.
Yikes. That's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah, drama in Carolina. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who's going to start at running back behind Andy Dalton / Bryce Young?
Oh, no.
I'm me getting into a knife fight at the bar because I'm like, no, Chuba Hubbard is a better running back. You don't talk about him like that.
He's been here. He's been here when it was tough.
I mean, somebody's got to get into a fight over that, right? You got to have something to fight about in the Panthers fandom.
Yeah. Now that Bryce Young is out for a week and
Yeah, now that nothing has changed at the quarterback position.
yeah.
Except for I think you have a better chance at winning, or at least throwing the ball down the field.
Yeah. And now the Panthers are up 2-0 since Meow Mix left? Or 3?
3, I think.
3-0.
Yeah. So they can never come back
They
now, I
can't
don't think.
ever. Yeah.
They made their last podcast episode.
Which I'm sure they're fine with. If it means that they get to win.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the Panthers are any kind of good. I think they barely scraped out a win against the Jets. But I don't want to talk about that game anymore.
Yeah. That's crazy. RIP to any Jets fan out there. It is just graveyard levels of depressing.
It's bad. Next game, Bears 26, Saints 14.
The Bears?
The Bears, 4 in a row.
Ooh.
They didn't look amazing. I mean, the ground game did this game.
Apparently, I say apparently because I was asleep for half these games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you worked the night before, so
I did.
you were recovering.
I was really trying my best.
Yeah, if there was a weekend of football to sleep through, this was it. Because a lot of these games are garbage.
Yeah.
DeAndre Swift, 19 carries, 124 yards, a touchdown. Kyle Monongai, the rookie, 13 carries, 81 yards with a touchdown. Spencer Rattler threw 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
That's really all you needed.
The Bears defense, they're something right now.
Turning it up a little bit, yeah.
I know. You thought in the beginning, you as in everyone, that they were not that good. But
Yeah.
I don't know. They're turning a new leaf, I suppose. They look great out there.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that they are definitely pulling their weight more than their offenses at times. I don't know. It feels like every time, like the Bears had 2 more issues with the snap, like in the red zone, where it's just Caleb Williams. I don't know if the center is just launching it. Like some of them look basically uncatchable. Like one of them, he almost snapped it to the running back, and he had to like reach his hand out and barely like it looked like he was gonna like jam his hand on the running back's arm, trying to stop the snap, and then has to like fall on it. But I feel like that happens every game. I don't know. They just can't get it fixed.
I don't know.
But Jake Moody still kicking field goals. Surviving.
He still is. Yeah. I mean, and making them. Go him.
Yeah. Oh, the big game of the afternoon or the morning slate was Eagles 28, Vikings 22. Eagles narrowly avoided disaster here.
They did, but I don't know. Apparently, Jalen Hurts went crazy.
Yeah. I mean, like when the doubters were closing in, when everybody wanted to see him fail, Jalen Hurts stepped up to the plate and got it done. I mean, he was just incredible this game. 19 of 23, 326 yards, 3 touchdowns, a huge 79-yard touchdown to Devontae Smith, 2 perfectly placed balls to A.J. Brown for touchdowns, on one of them on 4th down on the first drive.
Oof.
The other one to basically put the game away.
Crazy.
It was just an incredible performance by him.
I mean, yeah, the Jalen Hurts woke up. The receivers, they've been awake, but I don't know. Jalen Hurts finally made that connection, and the Eagles are the team that they should be, passing wise. So they've relied too much on their run game and their identity as a run team.
But they can't do it.
They can't do it this season.
Because Saquon sucks.
Yeah. He had one season, and he had that documentary made about him, got his ring.
Joined the presidential fitness squad or whatever.
And now he's done.
Now he's bad.
Now he is going back to New Jersey.
Yeah. I mean, you could tell when the Eagles came out to start this game, they were desperate. They went for it on 4th down twice on the opening drive. Ended up, I think the first one was like on their own 38 or something like that. It was near midfield. But I mean, on 4th down, the last one they had, Jalen Hurts hit a beautiful pass to A.J. Brown for touchdown. Just rose to the occasion like he always does.
Yeah.
It's plain and simple. Like whenever Jalen Hurts needs to answer the doubters, he does.
He just needs you to doubt him first.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, which I think is the downfall. I mean, who knows?
I mean, they lost 2 games in the last, like, 20 games that he started, so.
I mean, only one team in the NFL is 1 loss, right? Yeah. So, I mean, that's not a bad place to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not even in your conference, so.
Yeah. It is in their conference. The Vikings are in the NFC.
No, I meant the Colts.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Sorry.
Do the Vikings only have one loss?
No, the Vikings have 3 losses now.
I was about to say. Yeah.
Maybe 4. I don't really know.
So, I mean, if you have 2 losses and the only other team that has 1 less loss than you is in the AFC, I think you're okay right now.
Yeah, I think there's like 5 or 6 teams in the NFC now that have a 5-2 record, so they'd love to separate themselves. But
Right.
Carson Wentz, at least to start this game, was on his hilarious Carson Wentz mode. He had one play.
He looked terrible.
He had one moment where they snapped the ball to him. I don't know, must have gone maybe 1,000,000 yards over his head. I don't, like, shot out of a cannon. That ball went like, bam! It went back like 40 yards, and he had to run back and chase it down. It was bad. It was hilarious.
It's like what is it? Trying to pick up a ping pong ball, like trying to chase it.
Yeah, he got the ick watching him chase that ball down.
Ugh.
Yeah, then like the very next drive, he got his shit absolutely rocked and ended up throwing a pick 6 to Jalen Hunt, and just like literally went like a cartoon character getting hit with a cannonball. He was fully wrapped
Like
around the defender, like.
Like in Stranger Things, just
Yeah.
And then just...
Yeah, he looked like an extra in Stranger Things. It was bad. Yeah, I mean, they got pretty close to tying this game up a couple times, but like you said, the Eagles, whenever they needed to get something done, Jalen Hurts was there to take care of it because Lord knows his running game was not helping him.
No, not at all. I don't know what happened to him this year. I mean, I guess we do know what happened to him, but he's just...
Yeah, he lost all his aura. Yeah, the Vikings tried something different. They had a guy basically like lay on all fours in front of the tush push just to try something else.
Just to be like a speed bump or something?
Yeah, just like sideways, like laying down on just like on his hands and knees, just laying there in front of the center.
It's kind of funny. Like before the snap?
Yeah.
That's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, and it worked. People are saying like, oh, it worked because the Eagles false started, but like I don't think it had anything to do with him laying down there. He was just like, he was just face down, ass up for no reason. So.
That's hilarious. Honestly, props to them for that.
Yeah, just try anything at this point. You might as well.
As Shakira would say.
In that racist ass movie, pro cop movie. The only other thing that I have in this game is TJ Hawkinson. Absolutely hilarious. You know how people will, like, there'll be a call that's so controversial on national television. Everybody's talking about it. Where a guy catches a ball and everybody's like, that's obviously a catch. But then it gets called not a catch because you didn't complete their process or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody spends the next 3 days saying, like, I don't even know what a catch is anymore or whatever.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
Can you explain to me what a catch is? If that's not a catch, I don't know what is anymore. He tried to pull that line. I think he said those exact words, like, I don't even know what a catch is anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Of a ball that he caught as he was going to the ground, fully bounced it off the ground, and it's, like, rolling around in his, like, stomach as he's rolling over. And everyone, even, like, normally you have 1 or 2 people that's like, no, that's a catch. That's a catch. The NFL is bullshit. This is why college is better or some stupid shit like that.
Gosh, yeah.
They were like, this is the most obvious no catch I've ever seen in my life.
Then it has you questioning whether you know what a catch is.
Yeah. He's like,
Going back to the drawing board.
I think maybe he meant like, I don't know how to catch the ball or something like that. He's like,
How is that even better though?
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
He must have meant like, oh, I don't know what a catch is anymore. I don't know how to do it. Because the way that he was like, I don't even know what a catch is anymore. It's like, bro, that was the most incompletion I've ever seen in my entire life.
That is so silly.
Now we can move on to the 3 o'clock window. Colts 38, Chargers 24. The Chargers are done. They suck ass.
I guess. Yeah. I guess we put too much hope in them. So, again, I didn't really watch this game. I couldn't tell you. But all I know is that I could have told you the Colts were going to beat them.
Yeah. Did you pick the Colts? You did pick the Colts in this game.
I did. I picked the Colts nearly
that was
every
the one.
week.
That was the one game that you picked right this week that I didn't.
Are you serious?
I think so.
You thought the Chargers were going to win?
Yeah. Well, no, I told you, or I picked. I guess you weren't here. I said I need the Chargers to win, so I'm picking them. So they didn't get it done because they suck. Jonathan Taylor 3 more touchdowns. Indy jumped out to a 20-3 lead. Then Justin Herbert. The whole game they were same thing the Texans were doing, I guess, a little bit, where they just kept driving and like threatening, only to turn the ball over. Justin Herbert threw the 2 interceptions in that situation to end the half. And then they just kept trying to get back into it. Couldn't get a stop whenever they went back on defense. And then they started getting stops, but they just couldn't get into the end zone to like make it a one-score game. I think that last drive ended up being 21 plays, which is crazy, and just ended up turnover on down, so they just couldn't get it done. They're just not good right now.
Yeah, I don't know. They dropped off. I don't know if...
Well, they weren't good last year either, but...
No. They dropped off from the start of the season.
Yeah.
The start of the season had some promise to it, but
Yeah.
also the Chiefs were messing around with whatever.
They barely beat... Again, if Chris Jones isn't like the worst teammate ever, they probably might even lose to the Chiefs opening week.
Yeah.
And that was the bad Chiefs with nobody available to them.
Yeah.
And then, I guess you beat the Dolphins barely last week too. So,
right.
Last week I got on the podcast and said they narrowly avoided free fall. I think they're fully in it now.
Yeah.
I think this season is going to be really tough because I don't know when Amari and Hampton's coming back. Your tackles aren't coming back. I mean, I don't know if Joe Alt played, but he'll come back.
Yeah.
But I mean, like
your other
tackle's not coming back. I don't know. It's just not good, and I guess the Colts are really good, but
yeah.
You just look up NFL.
Well, I guess I'm on my notes from last week, so I need something to show for what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Don't come for me.
But we'll talk about your favorite game of the week now.
Oh my gosh.
This is the game of the year so far. Broncos 33, Giants 32.
I went to sleep because I thought the Giants had this one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, my Giants are doing it.
Yeah. Your Giants correspondence work probably paid off.
It did.
And then it didn't.
I was like, wow. I think I even said, I was like, wow, I want to be in the same room as Blake during this season's Giants because I feel like it would be very fun to be around.
Yeah.
And then I woke up from my nap and I said, what? Did I wake up in another universe? Because I went to sleep, like, my nap wasn't very long, ? I, like, woke up here and there.
Yeah, you woke up in and out. And I think you went to sleep in the first half when they went up, like, 12-0 or something like that. And then you woke up again when it was 19-0 at the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. And then I woke up at the end.
Yeah, I woke
when
you
they
up.
were about to kick the field, when the Broncos were about to kick the field goal to end the game, and I woke up in the upside down because I was like, wait, weren't the Giants handily going to win this game?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was appalled. But yeah, they let me down this week. I chose them. Y'all told me never to doubt them, and I didn't. But then the time that I never doubted them, I should have.
Yeah, this is like a reverse threading the needle game where obviously like you have a lot of promise in Jackson Dart, and like if you're a Giants fan, this is kind of like the Seattle game that we talked about or that I talked about in the last podcast episode when Deshaun Watson just went crazy, and even though they still lost, like kind of similarly, like at the very end, you still feel really good about your season because like you're obviously not going to win anything this year, but like you can say, okay, I can point to that game and I can say that's like the future,
right? Is
a shootout like that, and we can be in it, and we can drive down the field on the last. Basically score in the last play and think you're going to win it. But it's also a moment where you think, okay, well, like, is Jackson Dart no longer saving Brian Dable's job? Like, is this like he's like, wow, we're really excited about him, but you lose games like this and now you might be diverging your fates somehow.
Yeah.
Because you think like, okay, Jackson Dart's playing this way. Brian Dable's job is safe for sure. But if you start getting into these situations where you're blowing like 20-point leads in the fourth, how do you excuse giving up 33 points?
Yeah. You can't. What happened to their defense? Did they go home?
They must have. I don't know.
Because, like, it couldn't possibly be Jackson Dart's fault.
I mean, he did throw a pretty bad interception up 10.
Oh. Well, maybe it is his fault.
Yeah. I mean, they let the Broncos score, and then nonsense occurred because the Broncos barely scored because Bo Nix threw a pass, got tipped, and then Troy Franklin barely was able to catch the ricochet and score a touchdown, their first touchdown of the game. Or maybe it was Cortland Sutton. I don't know who it was. And then the Giants were driving down the field, and they threw a pass that got bounced into the air, and Theo Johnson caught it and ran like 40 yards for a touchdown. And you thought that was it. That was curtains.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Broncos go down, and I think they score again. They were only leading. The Giants were then leading by 10.
Yeah.
And Jackson Dart, like, tries to jump over somebody while throwing a pass, and just throws it right to Alex Stranad. And I think, like, I was watching, like, the win percentage thing, and, like, their win percentage jumped from, like, 1% in that moment to, like, 13% just off of that interception. And then, like, 2 plays later, Bo Nix ran in for a touchdown. And then all of a sudden the pressure's on because you're only up by, like, 3 points. And it was not good from there. The Broncos scored again. But then, hey, Jackson Dart went down. Scored a touchdown. Probably, like, they went to review and said, like, oh, like, yeah, he got in. He wasn't down. Probably want that one back if you're a Giants fan. Probably want to go ahead and say, yeah, he was down at the goal line. Let's go 2nd down and goal, and let's let some time run off this clock.
Mm-hmm.
But they gave him the touchdown. And you think you win the game. Wow. Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the guts, the determination to go and win that game in Mile High.
Yeah.
And then...
And they could have done it.
They could have done it. They should have done it. But the kicker misses the extra point. So now not only does a field goal tie it, it beats you.
They missed it?
Mm-hmm.
The extra point?
Yeah.
So they really could have won this game.
Yeah.
And really should have won this game.
Yeah. Or at least gone to overtime.
Yeah.
But they missed the extra point. The second missed extra point of the day by the kicker. And they also missed a 2-point conversion trying to make up for the missed extra point.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just a nightmare all around.
That's Heartbreak City.
And then they just let the Broncos go right down the field. 2 plays, set up the field goal. Boom. Game over. And I guess, heartbreaking for Giants fans. I don't know. Like, let us know how you feel.
I would be heartbroken.
You probably in the moment you're pretty sad, but I feel like, you wake up today.
But then I'd be pissed.
Okay, so you would not feel good at all.
Well, I'd be so sad and depressed. But then maybe I would have stronger feelings about it if I had watched this all unfold in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'd be a little pissed. Yeah. Like, how did you blow 33 points?
Yeah.
Sorry, 32 points.
Yeah, I mean, you win this game, you're 3-4, whatever. Who cares?
I mean, it's not like whatever. The Giants were trying to figure themselves out this season, maybe look competent, and show some promise for next season about potentially having a playoff run. But I don't know. This one is heartbreaking, especially when you could have won it against the glazed Broncos team,
Yeah, who, for stretches, look like a team that can compete with anybody, but they just don't do it frequently enough for me to take them seriously. So, I don't know. The only other thing I have from this game is that I think Cam Scatterbo's shtick is probably wearing thin for some people already, which is surprising to me.
Why?
That it's already, it hasn't taken this long. But there was a moment, I think the Broncos, when they scored, or the Giants, when they scored their second touchdown, where Cam Scatterbo is running towards the goal line, and there's a player standing 3 or 4 yards deep in the end zone, and Cam Scatterbo does what he always does, but just lowers the crown of his helmet and just hits him as hard as he can for no reason. One
of his own players?
No, one of the Broncos defenders. But they posted that clip online or whatever about oh, look at Cam Scatterbo, and every single comment is this is the only player in the NFL that's allowed to lead with the crown of their helmet.
I have seen that, yeah.
He's just allowed to batter people for no reason.
Yeah.
And so I think people are a little bit sick. I think it was cute the one time he did it. But I think now that he's hitting people and I think I told you in the moment, I was oh, that one hurt.
Yeah.
Because he was not flipping and surfing, and he kind of just got up and was just
yeah.
Okay, I scored. It's time to go back to the sideline.
Maybe time to go back to, I don't know. I can't think right now.
But that one hurt him a little bit.
Maybe he shouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah, he didn't need to do that. There's no reason.
You're gonna hurt someone else and yourself.
Yeah.
So maybe don't do that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's...
You can be tough and ram people over without using your head.
Yeah, I'm sure there's fines coming eventually for that kind of behavior, because it's just not... It's just reckless, and like you can tell people are getting sick of it because like yeah, it's cute to like try and run your head into like a 300-pound guy for no reason. But if you're just if every time you go to make contact with someone, you just lower the crown of your helmet and just try and hit someone as hard as you can so that none of you remember anybody's names the next day.
Yeah.
That's a little bit fucked.
That is a little, yeah. I don't like that. Whatever. I like the kids still, just don't use your head.
Yeah,
use your head.
Use his head a little bit. On the inside, not the outside. Yeah.
Dang. R.I.P. to the Giants. Y'all let me down.
Yeah, and I think that was basically your weekend. Like, you lost there.
Sweet. Thanks, guys.
And then you lost the Cowboys game that we're going to talk about in a second. But
awesome. Thanks, guys.
before we get there, we can talk about Packers 27, Cardinals 23.
Why did I think you were like, before we get there, we're going to stop for an ad break. I was like, wait, what? I don't know why I thought that there was going to be an ad break.
Yeah, there will be an ad break. If you guys like and subscribe, quickly do it so we can get a sponsor before this episode comes out.
Yeah, before we can. I mean, I have Coke Zero right here.
No free ads.
Oh, let me turn
We
it
have some sort of soda here. We have a cola beverage to the side here.
Guess. Only you can guess.
Yeah.
I'll just grasp it.
And
that's our ad.
Yeah, the Packers are fraudulent.
They most certainly are. There's no way, dude. There's no way that they were the Super Bowl team that everyone was making them out to be.
Mm-hmm.
They just look like they're struggling. They are struggling every week.
Yeah, I mean, they were trailing this game for a long time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like they can be whatever they want to be. Like they're still winning the majority of their games and whatever, but just like everyone's saying that they are the team, I'm over it.
Yeah, I think we're past that
just
point.
Just be the team you are.
Yeah. I mean, Micah Parsons did have 3 sacks, so he finally showed up to something.
Good for him.
But yeah, I mean, like, if it wasn't for Josh Jacobs' second flu game in a row, they would be at home.
Yeah.
A loser in this game, they'd be 3-2. 3-2-1, sorry. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they have injuries. I honestly don't pay attention to their games at all because I don't care.
I really don't. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
But yeah, the other thing about this game is I'm not sure that the Cardinals are better with Kyler Murray than they are with Jacoby Brissett.
I hate to say it for Kyler. He got some extra gaming in this week, though. Yeah,
the COD beta and all that. Early access. I don't know. Look, Jacoby Brissett is painful to watch run. And there are some moments where it's weird. It's probably very frustrating as a Cardinals fan because there are some moments in the first couple weeks where you think, man, like if Jacoby Brissett was there and just like was able to just like read the field and make a veteran play and just like make the throw that needs to be made, we probably win this game. And then these last couple weeks, there's probably some moments, like especially on that 4th down against the Colts, where you're like, oh man, like if Kyler was here, he could like run and get the first down right here, you know? And so it's like, if you could just somehow combine them into one person,
yeah,
they would be the perfect quarterback.
Yeah, take the good things from each person and put them into one guy.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Yeah, but you can't. So the Cardinals lose again. And their season's done, too. They're cooked.
Someone... Oh, who was it? It's a guy whose last name and first name sound kind of the same on the Cardinals. He was pissed in one of the, like, post-game, I don't know, huddles. He's like, I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing.
Baker?
Yes.
Yeah, that was an old clip, I think.
Oh, awkward.
I think they were showing that to show how long he's been losing.
Well, I'm sure that he's still tired of losing.
Because I think that was from 2021. And they were saying, like, wow, Buda Baker said this in 2021. And he's still Budda.
I was close.
Yeah, he spelled like Boudin for the first part.
I want bread. Oh, my gosh. His face kind of just looks like he's crying. Because I was watching the video,
You were reading the video.
I was reading the video, and I was like, "Dang, he's about to cry." Mm-hmm. Which I mean, fine, you know.
He probably was.
I'd be pissed
if I was
too.
playing for the Cardinals, I'd be crying every week.
I would be pissed to the point of tears too. Mm-hmm. But I think that's just his face.
Yeah.
Whatever. That sucks for him. He's wearing the poop jersey.
Yeah, but that's all for that game. Next game, Cowboys 44, Commanders 22.
Golly, dude.
They doubled them up.
The Commanders are bad. Yeah. I fear they are bad.
They're in big trouble too.
Yeah.
Because they're 3-4 now? Mm-hmm. And their next game is against the Chiefs on Monday night.
Yeah.
And then who else do they play after that?
That's going to be rough.
They play like 3 ridiculous games in a row.
Which, like, I don't understand why their schedule's so tough. They weren't... Well, no, they were that good last year.
But they didn't win their division, so... I don't know why they're... I think they just got luck of the draw.
I guess so.
So they play the Chiefs, the Seahawks, and the Lions for the next 3 games. And...
Tough one.
The big news out of this game is that Jaden Daniels left early in the third quarter with a hamstring injury. I think he avoided serious damage to his hamstring, but he is not certain to play next week.
That's so many weeks that he's not certain to play.
Yeah, he's already missed 2 with the knee sprain, and now we might have to watch Marcus Mariota on Monday Night Football against Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my gosh, we are gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, I can't imagine he's back after the way that he got tackled. It was a very awkward tackle,
and he was kind of like limping off the field a little bit, so that is rough.
Yeah, it really sucks for Commanders fans. We're kind of in the same boat. Except for you can probably lie to yourself and say it's just because Jaden Daniels was hurt. I don't think that's the case, but, you can dream.
Truly.
As for the Cowboys, CD, back.
Back and explosive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good.
He and George together.
Their offense is incredible.
Javonte
Williams, his resurgence. Dak. Very bald.
Very bald.
I think we were all jump scared by his baldness on Sunday.
His helmet got torn off on the field. We were like, oh! You would have thought we were watching an injury or something.
Yeah, but for what he lacks in hair, he makes up for in MVP case.
Oh.
He had 3 more touchdowns this Sunday. He has 1,881 yards, 16 touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions for the season.
It's a lot.
I think it's basically a 2-man race between him and Patrick Mahomes right now. Maybe Jonathan Taylor in the mix.
Yeah. Anyone but Patrick Mahomes. Hate to say it. Even Dak.
Even bald Dak.
Even very bald Dak.
Yeah.
It's okay. Since he's very bald, it kind of makes up for it. Just kidding. I don't know. Baldness doesn't mean one thing or in one way or another.
No, it's too late. Scott Van Pelt's going to have no word with you.
Oh, no, Scott. I didn't mean that. I like Scott.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We're running out of time and notes here, so let's just move on to 49ers 20, Falcons 10. The Falcons suck again. They're bad.
This was kind of like a nothing game. Mm-hmm. It was just kind of like why are we forced to watch this game by itself?
Yeah.
With no other games.
It was not good. I think the 49ers have been playing games like that all year.
I mean, they have to learn. They're very good at learning how to play with what they got. Mm-hmm. They're probably the best team that does it.
Yeah.
So
because everybody's hurt. I think Fred Warner was there in the press box, being a little bit much.
Putting his foot up, his bare foot, first of all, up on the table.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
I didn't want to see that. They should have blurred his foot out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for free is crazy.
Honestly, he doesn't get anything for that. Mm-hmm. So whatever. But no, 49ers are really good at next man up mentality.
Yeah, now they got to come to Houston next weekend.
Oh my gosh, we're playing them next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, well, forget it.
Yeah, I mean, not like it matters. The one play I do want to talk about in this game, though, because it really all came down to one play. So the 49ers had the ball. They were up 13-10. It was 3rd down and 3 at the Atlanta 21-yard line with 2 minutes, 46 seconds left in the game. Mm-hmm. 2 very important things happened. So First of all, the Falcons only had 10 players on the field for this play.
Girl, what?
And they allowed a 17-yard catch to Christian McCaffrey to basically end the game.
Why do you only have 10 players on the field?
I don't know. Raheem Morris said that it's his mistake and he's got to learn from it. and grow.
Okay.
But it's just a disastrous mistake you can't make in that
Huge
situation.
mistake. Like basic. Isn't there someone for that counts people on the
Team?
There
must be. I guess they just didn't get their personnel right, but
oh my gosh.
disastrous moment for them.
Huge disaster.
I made a huge mistake is what they said after that.
Yeah.
So on that side of the ball, absolutely embarrassing to lose that way.
Truly.
But then on the other side, right before that play, Christian McCaffrey got tackled for like a 4-yard loss or something like that. Mm-hmm. And he went to the sideline asking Kyle Shanahan, he said, I need a break, like I need a breather. Mm-hmm. And then Kyle Shanahan said, no, go back out there. And he did end up catching the pass that basically won them the game.
Oh.
But it was funny because they asked him, Kyle Shanahan, about it afterwards, and he's basically said, like, as long as you're not hurt, like, we need you to stay out there for this play.
I mean, truly, because everyone else is hurt. So
well, that's what somebody said when they responded. They were like, "Yeah, that's all fun and games until you wonder if that's maybe why the entire team is in the ER because they're just like, just go out there."
Wait a minute.
Yeah, makes you think.
That's a really good point. I did not think about it that way. Dang. Yeah. Send someone in there.
Yeah, I mean,
send someone undercover.
You traded for Brian Robinson. I don't know why you don't use him more. Especially, I mean, like, I get why you need him on 3rd down and 13, but I don't know. I don't know that that's for sure why people are getting hurt so much on the 49ers, but it is funny to be like...
Unless you're hurt.
Yeah, just go out there.
Then go out there. It's like, oh, okay. I guess I will be hurt at some point then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
And that's this week in football.
Yeah.
We've got, I mean, a real stinker to look forward to on Thursday. I mean, it'll probably be fine. It's going to end up being the Vikings at the Chargers.
Oh.
So a couple of teams with winning records. We're going to have some tough time finding our let them know player of the week. It'll probably just be Justin Jefferson if they win.
Probably. Who was the let them know player last week? Joe Flacco?
No, can't. Oh, yeah, it was, yeah.
It should have been.
Yes. Wait, was that on Thursday?
Yeah. Steelers and Bengals.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Did you even name the let them know player?
No, I did not.
Are you... See, I'm gone 1 week, and you don't even let them know.
Yeah, I know. It's on me.
That's why I gotta be here. This week I will not, so you better let them know.
You're not going to be here again?
No, I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. My apologies.
My eyes can barely stay open right now. I still have to edit this. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
All right. So, again, like I said, I'm up 4-3 in the competition. You're down 3-4.
And this is not a bad spot for me to be.
Yeah. So, we got Vikings at Chargers.
I don't even know who's at quarterback. How can I make this choice?
I mean, does it matter?
With how the Chargers looked last week?
Yeah. Doesn't matter. I mean, they're giving the Chargers 60% chance to win. Even Carson Wentz is hurt a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll pick Chargers. Why not?
You're picking the Chargers?
Chargers for me.
I'm going to pick the Vikings then. I'm picking the Vikings. Okay. Doesn't really matter who's playing quarterback. I just think that this Chargers team is cooked. I just don't believe in them at all.
Okay.
So I'm not going to pick them anymore. I'm done.
That's fine.
I put all my hope in them last week and they let me down.
That's your choice.
Yeah.
It's your cross to bear.
So yeah, there's that. Then we got the NBA does actually tip off today. We're excited for that. Rockets are opening the season in OKC.
Brr.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Just in time for the Texans season to be over.
Oh, thank God. We got to be happy for something. The Astros didn't go to the friggin' playoffs. The Texans are done. Mm-hmm. The Rockets better have something going or Houston's just going to blow up. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
going to be bad. We're all just going to fall on our faces.
Yeah. It's going to be bad. And then the World Series will probably start this week. I don't know. Maybe we'll try and check in every once in a while. Maybe we'll watch a game or two. I haven't watched the World Series in a while, so maybe it'll be fun. I mean, playoff baseball is a lot of fun.
It's about the only time that baseball is fun.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
I just don't like baseball that much. I like baseball enough, but sometimes it's just so boring.
Yeah, it's just like in the middle of the NFL season, it's so hard to... First of all, I mean, this episode's already like an hour and a half long. It's already so hard to like fit all of football into like one episode. Without any staff here, it's just impossible to cover more than one sport at a time. So
Truly.
we'll be mainly focusing. We'll report with some big games in the NBA and stuff like that, or anything funny we see on the timeline. But mostly we're just gonna be doing football until we get to like the end of February, and then we'll probably try and cut back to once a week.
Yeah.
And just do like a weekly basketball review, stuff like that. But yeah, I think hopefully the Rockets can pull it out. They're starting their all tall lineup.
R.I.P. Fred.
Yeah, it's sad. But excited to see KD play. Hopefully it's a good game.
Oh, hopefully, because we just extended him.
Yeah.
For some reason before the season even started.
Yeah, that's true. That's crazy a little bit. But yeah, that's going to do it for us this week. I've been Aaron.
I've been Ellie.
And this has been Aaron and Ellie and Kirby Drive. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, subscribe, review us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whichever one it is. I don't know.
Any review would be great.
Yeah. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Yeah. Just keep it out for us. We've been growing a lot lately. We're like up to like 128 followers on TikTok. So we're getting there.
And if you have, just to make it fun, if you have any questions for us that aren't sports related, ask them. And maybe we'll have a little segment.
Yes.
Where we can do serious time. Get serious with Aaron and Ellie.
Yes. Or send us anything you see online to our account at ANEOKD or on Kirby Drive and on Instagram. And yeah, just stay in touch with the podcast.
Truly.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you next week.
Bye.